Hello everyone, welcome to AhdurinTCG. I'm your host Ahdurin himself, and this is the collector's side of things. This is just kind of background B-roll if you want to consider it that way, showing off the three sets that I am attempting to complete. One of them, not as much. In fact, it's this one here, Twilight Masquerade. I just had a lot of cards, I'm saying, although now that I think about it, I think I might have more cards in other sets. But this is the one that I put in the binder, and so we're going from there. And this is me kind of asking, hey, what do you want to see on the collector side of things? I'm not a big price guy, per se, so I could do market-related stuff, and I'm sure people would be interested in that. And while I am all about the Benjamins, I'm not necessarily gonna be focused too much on pricing and stuff like that. I'd like to look more at the collector-y side of things. With the competitive videos that I do, it's gonna be pretty straightforward. There'll be some competitive aspect to it that I can challenge myself. I already have an interesting idea of something that I'd like to start maybe as soon as a week from now or a couple weeks from now, depending on how quickly I get that turned around and what I have in my TCG Live collection. But for these type of videos, I'm not as sure. I mean, here I'm showing off at least the Twilight Masquerade section. You'll see afterwards the sets that I'm more closer to completing at the very least of Mega Evolution and Phantasmal Flames, because both of those are sets that I've been collecting while going to locals, which is a great way of being able to build your collection and build the, the extras and all that sort of stuff as well for your decks. But I'm not sure what to do for videos here. Again, I have a couple of ideas of things, but I'd like to do something unique, if that makes any sense. So, if you're seeing this, and you're a TCGs person, and you like to see collection stuff, what would you like to see? My card collection is not nearly as impressive as you might see. For example, you can see a bunch of blank pages here of where ideally illustration rares would be for Twilight Masquerade. But I'm curious to hear what you guys want to see from this. I'm a new channel, so I'm happy to go everywhere. The reason why this binder exists is mainly for this back half here. It is my random cards, some cards I would sleeve because they're competitive cards that I've taken out of my deck. This is all where the fancy stuff is as well, so you can see some of the interesting pulls if you watch some of the other content that I do, especially on the big channel, Ahdurin. At the end of every video, which are big challenge videos on the video games, I open a pack and I pulled some interesting stuff you see there. This one here is my Mega Evolution binder, if I'm not mistaken. And so you can see I've gotten quite a bit of this, especially the main like commons and uncommons, which are very fun to collect. I like collecting those because A, they're easy to collect, and B, you can see some of the cool arts in here. I also don't have it set up in a regular reverse sort of situation. It's, a lot of master sets will do that. I'm not as big of an interest in the reverse holo versus non-reverse holo thing. I'll happily get them, but I don't have them spaced out, as you can see here. So, as we continue to go through this, again, let me know what type of videos you want to see on the collector side of things. What seems interesting to you. It could be as simple as opening stuff, which is definitely something I could do. I don't know how unique that is, though, and I have a tendency to want to make things that are more unique and different than everything else, for better or for worse. I've done some wonky stuff, like playing through a Pokemon Blue Rescue Team video game, but playing as Ditto, which is one of the biggest videos I've ever made. It's on the Ahdurin Region channel, and it was chaotic. So I recommend checking that out if you like that sort of stuff. There's the Shuffle that I pulled and the Stuffle that I pulled. Those are pretty cool cards. So yeah, let me know what you're interested in, what you think could be fascinating to look through, what would be interesting video ideas, and leave them in the comment section down below, or leave them in the shorts that I post or any other sort of video. I'd be happy to take those ideas and try to build it into some sort of coherent series or coherent setup, I think is the best way to describe it. This here is Phantasmal Flames, the set that's going on right now. Prices for those, I guess if we want to talk about that, those are dropping. They have kind of leveled off. I know Wave 2 is hinted at potentially coming out in the next couple of weeks, which means with more product going out there, it's more likely that those prices will drop even more, making the collection part of this, especially the back half of this, pretty interesting. You might also notice some gaps, like there's Ghastly, but you saw Haunter, which isn't in this section here. That kind of leads into the competitive side of things, because I really want to build some sort of deck with Mega Gengar, and right now it's a Gengar Crocodile fusion of some sort, which you can look forward to seeing potentially on this upcoming Monday's video. Speaking of, that wraps up this video here. As you can see, all these pages are empty here. Thank you everyone for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. Leave your ideas down below, and until next time, take care.